Gordon Ramsay and controversy have been inextricably linked since the potty-mouthed celebrity chef took over London's culinary scene in the 1990s. He is well known as a family man who is a loving husband and devoted father to his numerous children. However, some people believe Ramsay has a dark side. His dark side, which includes run-ins with the law, stands in stark contrast to his gleaming exterior. Recently, Gordon Ramsay was sued over accusation of faking it for kitchen nightmares. Keep watching this video until the end to find out what happened. Which is the worst episode of Kitchen Nightmares according to you? Do let us know in the comments below. Before we begin, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Imagine the hell spawn of Disney villain Cruella de Vil and the infamous Seinfeld soup Nazi showing up at your house in a chef's coat, screaming his head off about everything and then threatening to shut it all down when he finds a moldy orange you've been meaning to throw away. This is exactly what it's like to watch Kitchen Nightmares with celebrity chef Gordon Ramsay, except your house is a restaurant and the orange is a refrigerator full of expired meat. Big blunder. You'd better have a good excuse ready because you're about to be accused of attempting to kill everyone with spoiled food. Gordon Ramsay has made a career out of putting down falling restaurateurs. He could be the most terrifying thing to come out of Scotland since the Loch Ness Monster and deep-fried haggis pops. It's a wonder he hasn't been slapped, but this is a reality television and Kitchen Nightmares has had its share of controversy over the years. Here are the most heinous scandals of all time. Gordon Ramsay was sued for allegedly faking it for Kitchen Nightmares. Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares was a big hit on American television, but it turned into a legal nightmare for Ramsay when one of the restaurateurs featured on his show sued him. Martin Hyde worked as the manager of Dillon's in Manhattan until he was fired during an episode in which Ramsay called him out for infractions such as rat droppings on the floor and rotten hamburger meat in the fridge. Hyde launched a lawsuit, reported The Guardian, alleging that, unknown to the viewing audience, some or all of Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares shows are fake, and the so-called problems uncovered and solved by Ramsay are, for the most part, created by Ramsay and his staff for the purpose of making it appear that Ramsay is improving the restaurant. A judge subsequently tossed the lawsuit and ordered both sides to enter arbitration. In an interview with TV Week cited via BBC America, Ramsay denied Hyde's allegations. "I would never ever dream of setting anything up. I want to sleep at night," he said. "We were issued a writ because, God bless America, if the toilet paper is not thick enough and you come out with a rash on your ass, you'll get sued." Restaurant sues Kitchen Nightmares for exaggerating how disgusting it is. When Gordon Ramsay walks into your rat-infested kitchen, opens a container of old shrimp and immediately throws up, you know things are going bad. Just ask Mo and Rami, the perplexed brothers and co-owners of the Ocean Grill in New Orleans, which was featured on Kitchen Nightmares. They didn't intend to nearly kill him, but since they have no idea how to run the business, it was bound to happen to someone sooner or later. Fortunately for them, Chef Ramsay is on hand to assist. He sits the brothers down and refers to Mo as the busy idiot for drinking and throwing chairs at the staff. Rami clarifies that this is not a compliment, adding, "He's from British, he does not speak English, sigh." Although the show aired in 2011, allegedly with an agreement in place regarding which clips could and could not be used, the restaurant's parent company filed a defamation suit against the show in 2019, seeking monetary damages. Why the delay of 8 years? Because a video of dead mice and Gordon Ramsay vomiting at the smell of bad shrimp was posted on Facebook, which the restaurant claims was fabricated. According to the lawsuit, they were supposed to receive $10,000 and an update statement if any of the more damaging clips were made public, but neither was delivered. And now, despite the fact that this happened years ago, no one wants to eat at Ocean Grill. It's a classic lose-lose situation. Gordon Ramsay's swearing on Kitchen Nightmares is out of control and the UK is sick of it. Gordon Ramsay enjoys using the F word. A lot. It usually yelled in someone's face as a result of their incompetence. Gordon Ramsay also employs a number of swear words that you will not hear on American television. People in the United Kingdom, on the other hand, were outraged when those expletives were reinstated. This famous chef, known for his shocking eliminations on the show, has a taste for debauchery. He was arrested in 1993 for public indecency, which irritated London Underground passengers. He was 27 at the time of the incident, and he'd been out with 3 friends. The trio needed to urinate after a long and a boozy night, and when the police arrived, they were given a warning. Ramsay claims that he has no recollection of the incident. Standards in the United Kingdom differ. On British television, you can cuss as much as you want, as long as it's justified by the context. In the United States, they'll just bleep you no matter what. Chef Ramsay tries to help Sebastians, a struggling pizzeria in Burbank, California, in one episode, and they get bleeped 40 times. That happened about once every minute with commercials. They are only bleeped twice in the British version of the same show. According to a representative for the show's broadcaster, Gordon Ramsay is a well-known TV personality and viewers watching his programs know what to expect. In the context of Kitchen Nightmares, the strong language is a genuine expression of Gordon's passion and frustration. Ramsay's Great British Nightmare, a one-off episode, was also aired with over 300 swear words. It's one thing to curse every 1 minute, but it's difficult to justify cursing every 20 seconds. The British Broadcasting Regulator received 51 complaints and the channel received a warning. Many celebrities have been caught driving under the influence. It's a sad reality, but the list is lengthy and Gordon Ramsay is included. Ramsay was caught driving the wrong way down a one-way street in central London in 2002. He failed the breathalyzer and was arrested, but the case was thrown out on a technicality because the arresting officers failed to offer Ramsay a blood test upon his arrest. Gordon Ramsay walks out on an episode of Kitchen Nightmares for the first time ever. Amy's Baking Company is a frightening place to eat at. Anything less than a fawning, effervescent reaction to your dining experience will result in yelling and possibly being physically threatened by one or both of the owners. Amy and Sammy Bozalgo have decided to run their business in this manner. They're constantly in the state of childish petulance and psychotic rage, which is exacerbated by online haters who apparently enjoy lying and telling everyone the food is disgusting when, according to Amy, it's delicious. They also keep the tips from the servers. When Chef Ramsay confronts Sammy about it, he responds, "I am the gangster, not you," which might be the weirdest defense ever. Watching this episode is exhausting. It's less appetizing than Amy's dramatically undercooked pizza, but can make you feel just as nauseous. It's like watching someone's mom and dad inappropriately lose it at a parent-teacher conference. One diner told a reporter, "The producers told me they had never seen anything like this." By the end, you almost feel a little sorry for Gordon Ramsay, who finally figures out Amy and Sammy are goners and actually quits. "Yalla," Amy blurts out nonsensically, unless she's trying to say YOLO, as in you only live once, which really doesn't apply at all here, but it's the closest we got to figuring them out. The filming of Kitchen Nightmares has been temporarily halted due to Gordon Ramsay's alleged extramarital affair. If you're going to sleep with someone behind your wife's back, you might not want to do it with someone who brags about her numerous affairs with married men. We can't say for certain that Gordon Ramsay had an affair, but in 2008, British authoress and self-titled professional mistress Sarah Simmons did, and they'd been in an on-again, off-again relationship for 7 years. The raunchy details of hotel trysts quickly became public, as did the inevitable media frenzy. Ramsay was a devoted father. He and Tana had been happily married for 12 years and had 4 children. So why was he holed up in a hotel room for 3 hours one day with Simmons, who'd just been spotted purchasing the sex drug amyl nitrate? In a nearby Soho, it didn't look promising. This was a woman who had just published a book called Having an Affair. The other woman's handbook, Ramsay, for his part, remained unusually silent on the subject, except to tell a cooking show audience in Birmingham, "If I was really gonna cheat, it wouldn't be with a complete slapper." Shortly after the story broke, filming for the US Kitchen Nightmares was put on hold, presumably to give Ramsay time with his family. And that's all for today's video. Thanks for watching. Do let us know your thoughts on this video in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, then do like, share and subscribe to our channel for more such exciting content. See you in the next one.